has to. You feel me? Can't not. Can't do that. Can't not do that. Like, and then you can never go wrong with a good walk. No, I'm not. I'm not a smoker, bro. I promise you won't. It won't be too common. You won't see that shit often. Swear you won't see that shit often. Josephine, don't do that. The lighter is just because I like candles and shit. I know that. Um, let's tell. I want to talk about. There's this one girl I want to talk about, and she like is really a big factor in my life, but I don't know. One, I don't know if it's okay. She was my bad. I want to say she was a big factor in my life. Let me correct myself. One, I don't know if it's okay to talk about her because she knows I stream. She probably won't ever watch this shit, but just in case. And I just like Instagram. We don't even text. We haven't text in I don't know how long, but like she knows that I stream, so I don't want her to just one day be like, oh, let me look, and then it's about her. You'll take the blame, Quan. You my nigga, bro. Okay, I can tell you. I can tell you a story about her, which is one of many, and it's hard to. I'm trying to think of like a part I can say, cause like all my stories with her, they all connect to each other. Like, bro, there's a big ass bro. I would probably. I'm an hour and 40 minutes into stream right now. If I told y'all a story about like the whole story with this girl, bro, the stream probably would end in like 3 hours. It'd probably be like a 2 hour talk. Okay, so I'll tell you about the time I went to see her for her birthday. I'll tell you that. So at this time with this girl, let's give her a name. Let's call her. Let's just we won't give her a name. Let's just call her A. Beatrice. Beatrice. Let's just call her A for now. I'll just call her A. A and me were talking. I want to say I'm gonna just tell y'all how I see it, cause you know a lot of people don't see shit like how you see it sometimes. So like for example, if you thought you and your girl or guy was in a relationship because of how y'all acted toward each other, how y'all treat each other, phone calls every night, da 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 da. You just didn't say it with words, but you assumed. They can think vice versa, like, oh well, it doesn't mean anything, right? So let's just say I thought me and her were more than talking, but like as a guy, I know obviously like when to know you're dating somebody. I didn't make it official, and that's on my behalf too. But I do think words could have been spoken from both sides to clear that up. But exactly, exclusive. But that's besides the point. So this A and me were talking at the time, and it was kind of hard to get a reach of her. Like the texts and calls between us, and that's just the type of person she is. I don't know if she's still like that. That's just the type of person she was or is. So like I took advantage of like talking. Like when I was able to talk to her, I took advantage of that shit, right? One day, one night, it was like 11 o'clock, I want to say. No, I want to say it was like 10 o'clock. Get in the house. My nigga David, my nigga Chance, and I was with my nigga Greg. And only Greg was up. And she was partying her birthday. She ended up getting a hotel. I'm not going to say the hotel name either. She ended up getting like a hotel room with her and her homegirls and her pops. I'm pretty sure that if I remember that right. But her pops wasn't in the room. It was just her and her homegirls. But her pops like had a room pretty close. I remember like seeing her get her hair done, shit like that for the I can't be jealous because as much as I want to, this isn't my girl. So I can't. If she wanted to go hang with niggas at this hotel, is what I was thinking at the time. I can't say shit to her. And let me get this straight with all these stories except for certain ones. And if I ever have another detailed story time, then y'all know. But with all these stories with her, majority of the time, bro, I was actively. I don't want to say this. It make it seem like she a bad person. I was actively trying to be with her. Like, actively. Some of these, like, I didn't make a grand gesture, like, hotel room, flowers on the bed that spell out, will you be my girlfriend? Like, I didn't do that, but I actively tried to be with this girl. Yes, I was asking her out. I was asking her to be my girlfriend. I think I asked probably like 4 times. Bunch of shit, right? Bunch of shit. Yes, I could have been more clear with certain shit, but I do think I was pretty clear enough. Let's chop it down to she just didn't want to be with me, right? Shout out to her. Yeah, kings and queens should have balance, but you know what they say, man. I guess queen's supposed to rule over all this shit or whatever. So, she's going to this hotel. We kind of weren't talking as much. Like, texts from her were very frequent to few. So, like, I was just like, I was like, let me focus on me. I think I had practice or I had hoop session, something like that. So, I hooped throughout the day. Like, my mind was off of it. I wished her a happy birthday, wrote her a little paragraph like I usually do. I wanted to buy her something, but I ended up not because I didn't want to. At the time, bro, I didn't want to waste my money on like something that it just felt wrong. Like I didn't want to seem stupid. My ego was getting in the way of that, but I didn't want to buy no girl no gift if she didn't even fucking want to be with me. You feel me? So I didn't buy her a gift. That night, I got in the house around like 8, boom, chilled with my niggas. My nigga David and Fat Hat end up going to sleep. So it was just me and Greg up. And I remember she called me. This was, I don't think it was probably either the night after her birthday. Yeah, it was on her birthday. Hold on. I got, don't tell her this, but I got evidence. I gotta scroll up to the exact day. So I can tell y'all. I don't want to give y'all no false information. I don't want to give y'all no false information. You gave me it. Kiss of love. I think I got this shit. 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 Think I got this. I want to say, yeah, nah. I did, bro. I did all my spazzing in my healing phase. I want to say this now, but I don't have no animosity towards the girl. She's human, just like the rest of us, bro. Shit happen. We do shit. We make mistakes or we make decisions that we don't think is mistakes, and that's just how it is. Can't nobody change that. I'm a victim of that, but I'm also a culprit of that as well. You are too. Yes, you. So, we live, we learn, we grow, and that's life. I'm not gonna say how I feel about her. I'm not gonna say none of that. She's doing her thing, and that's all that matters. I'm doing mine, and that's all that matters. So, I can't find this shit. I want to find the day. I want to find the freaking day. Yeah, not you, Quan. Soon though, bro. Soon though. It's okay. I was the same way, bro. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I was gonna say. I ain't want to expose you, but if I'm a grimy nigga, I know you done did something grimy before. If I'm a bitch and I'm a baddest bitch. Wait, that's not what I was supposed to say. Oh, it's in my archive. My bad, y'all. I delayed the story. I'm going to just scroll up to the archive. We're going to go back. This was 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all know Instagram archive take a little long. Trying to scroll up. Okay, December, November. So, I just want to show y'all. I forgot why I was doing this. What was I doing this for again? Oh, to show y'all to tell y'all the exact date, cuz I don't want to say it was on her birthday when it wasn't. I think it was the day after. February, January, February, March, April. It was. It was. Damn. I looked good back then. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. Ah, shit. Oh, okay. It was the day before her birthday. Technically. Either the day before her birthday or the day after. I don't know. The Instagram's dates is fucked up. So, regardless, I went. I didn't go yet. I'm not getting to that part. So, I did my happy birthday due diligence. She ended up calling me and was like, it was real late. Around this time, it's still me and Greg. It was like 10 something. It's like 10:40. She like, yada, yada, yada. We did our talk and she was like, you should come see me. Mind you, the hotel she's at, I can't say where she was at, but the hotel she's at is about, walking is about 15 minutes. If I walk to the bus stop and the bus come on time, it's 2 stops on the bus, which is 4 to 6 minutes max, right? Besides the walk. The walk is 10 minutes. The bus ride is 4 to 6 minutes, right? The regular walk all the way there would have been I ain't gonna lie, it would have been like 40 minutes, but that's still not much. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a 40-minute walk to me, I'm busting that in about 32. I'm taking away 8 minutes off that shit. So, I end up was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, and I was real, I'm gonna be honest, she probably don't even know this. Only certain people know. I was really fucking excited. Like, I know, like, you know, she, at the time, bro, you couldn't tell me, like, oh, damn, you don't got no chance with her, this, that, and the third. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me that. Like, and I, deep down inside, obviously I knew that, but nobody could tell me that because it's like, you know, and I hadn't seen her. We met freshman year. Freshman summer is when we got close. So after my freshman year, the summer is when we got close. Like on a really good friend type level, like close to best friend type level. I was not really interested in her at first. That's a different story for a different day. But so I hadn't seen her since then. I hadn't seen her, like, in person. Like, she was doing her own thing for years. I was doing my own thing. Like, I hadn't seen her at all. So, I'm like, I can't miss that opportunity. I went. I end up, the bus, shout out to the bus driver in that bus. I ain't gonna say the bus either. Vegas niggas know. It's hit or miss with the buses down here. Like, not hit or miss. 90% of the time, they're on time. That 10% when they're not on time, you're fucked. It's annoying. It's annoying. But that 10%, that 90% they're on time. So I got to the bus stop, and the hotel she was at, mind you, my mom used to live like up the street as well. So like I already knew where to go. The hotel she was at, I'm like, I already know how to get there. I didn't even look this shit up on the map. So I'm nervous as fuck, y'all. Yeah. Bro, there's no real need for Ubers when you down here. Unless you, like, try and get somewhere fast. If you got time, bro, you can take the bus. If you got time, and it's cheaper. And if you're not from here, you can enjoy the scenery. If you're not from here, you can join the scenery. It's kind of worth it to take the city bus. I'm going to be so real. I love the bus. Niggas be trying to act bougie. I'll take the bus anytime. Sometimes, I guess, but, like, so, I'm nervous as fuck, y'all. I'm nervous as hell. Like, I hadn't seen this girl in years. I'm like, stomach, hella butterflies. It's late, too. I told Greg, I'm like, bro, I'm finna go see A, woo-doo. He's like, alright, brother, be safe. I'm like, bro, you gonna be up, like, so I can try to get in the crib? He's like, bro, I got you. So, I went. He the only nigga that I knew I went at first. So, when I got there to the bus stop, and I got off at the stop, I almost was scared to cross the street. I'm across the street from the hotel. I'm texting her like, "Oh, where you at? Like, where your room? I don't want to have you like walk. You know, trying to be a gentleman. Like, I don't want you to walk. It's late. I don't want you to have to walk around the hotel. Cause the hotel, like shit like that." And she like, no, it's fine. I'll come to the front. I'm kind of close to the front. I'm like, okay, boom. I'm nervous thinking about it, and this shit happened years ago. So I'm like, fuck, I can't not do it. Like I'm at the front damn near. Like you can look across the street and it's the front of the hotel. So boom, I go across, and I'm texting her. While I'm texting her, I end up where I got. See, I'm smart. I gave myself more time to be prepared because I walked down to the light. I could have jaywalked, but I walked down to the light, crossed at the light, and then basically almost had to do a full wrap around the hotel because I was checking the scenery out. I was checking out the hotel. I kind of was. It looked nice, but I wasn't really checking it out. So when I was walking around, I kind of delayed like 2-3 minutes. So I'm texting her like, oh yeah, I'm coming around. Like she like, do you see this, that, and that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I see it. Boom, we met up. Right. Nervous as hell. Like I saw her, and at the time, like it was like falling in love again, nigga. So, cause I was already dead ass in love with that girl, so it was like falling in love all over again, and not even just by looks, but technically by looks. So, boom, we did our formalities or whatever. Peer hug. Yeah, I swear I couldn't keep eye contact. I didn't keep contact. I'm a real nigga. I can be real. I didn't keep eye contact. I was nervous. So we did our formalities, and I could fucking keep. Yeah, nah. I'm only nervous because it's like it's cool to be able to share an experience like this, like and not just because it's like, you know, everybody go through, but like love is cool. I love love. Love is cool as hell, bro. I hope everybody gets to experience that shit. That's why I'm like really saying it. I'm not even nervous because she bro, 98% chance she's seeing it. She's not seeing it. She don't give a fuck. So did our formalities. No kiss. Just peer hug. Like talk. We walked around the hotel. That's one thing I remember. That hotel, and I hate that shit to this day. Only because it was giving me bad memories thinking about it when I was trying to get over her. But that hotel was really fucking nice. Like the scenery around it, nice ass pool, had a water fountain area. It was like, it looked like townhomes. Y'all know what townhomes is? Hold on, let me search up townhomes so y'all can get the gist. Let me see if these look right. Okay. Yeah. Townhomes. These is townhomes. Like kind of like but it was, mind you, there's night. It's dark. It's like nighttime, but there's nice ass lights, like lantern lights going across. Like there's palm trees with lights wrapped around them. The water fountains got like shit glowing in them so you can see. But it kind of looked like this. Like the hotel was like a nice maze type thing, but everything looked like it was singular. Like it looked like a townhome. Like it didn't look like pillars and water fountains and shit. Like it didn't look like everybody had their own singular room. Like it was nice. Or what's another example? I can say like that's a good. I want to show y'all the hotel so bad. Is that bad? Do y'all think it's bad if I show the hotel? That won't do nothing, right? I could show y'all that. I think I could show that. Nobody's giving me the input and I'm kind of scared. Alright, let's see. Oh no, it's called... Is this it? Holy shit, this is it. Wait. Yeah, this is it. As long as you don't stay. Yeah, no, I don't stay. She don't, and I don't. Neither one of us stayed. It was just like, I just didn't want to, point. Wait, is this it? I might be tripping. Yeah, this ain't it. Oh, it is. This is the back side of it? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm tripping. This is it. So, like, look. You can see it even in this background picture. Like, how much for mine? Bro, one more stream and you stay a whole stream, bro, I'll make you mine. You my nigga. Josephine, I was going to give Josephine mine because she hasn't missed a stream. But she said don't give her that. She's not gonna know what to do with that. So look, y'all can't really see it, but over here in this back where my mouse is, that's the like past the front area. This is where I crossed the street. And I walked all the way down here. We didn't meet up here. This is the front, but I walked around. Like this, I walked past this. Look, this is kind of how I look at night. Like, it's really fucking beautiful, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to show y'all like better views of the area. This is one of the pools. Look, you see how they look like townhomes? For the casino from GTA. Look how they look like townhomes. Like they don't look like hotels. These are all separate rooms, y'all. These don't look like hotels. This is the casino. I didn't go inside. I've never been inside there. It's called the Tuscany. Look. Oh, that's the inside again. Hold on. I want to show y'all like I think that's the area where there's a gym. Fuck. They don't got no better pictures. Yeah, bro. And like this is the back side of it. I'm trying to see like hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I can't help but wait for you. What you really are. Baby girl, you are a star. I can't help but wait. Hey, get your ass down with your sharp nails. Just love your dad. I didn't go inside the room, so I'm not even gonna show the rooms look nice. I'm looking at them now. They look pretty good. I didn't go inside no room, so I can't tell y'all. I'm trying to show y'all the area where I was at. It was so fucking nice. Like I walked around the whole night and I was satisfied. Like, yeah, but y'all get the gist. Y'all get the gist of like what it looked like, where we was, shit like that. Yeah, they not trying to show me no more than this. They want you to come visit that shit, little Vegas, little greedy asses. Is this a good picture? Oh my God, this is the area. What's good, bro? Welcome in. Fuck they casino. Nah, bro. Nah, this if I had, yeah, cash grabs for sure. But if I had to tell you, if you got money and you don't want, like, you want some nice shit but not no too extravagant shit, this is it. This is kind of the area where I was at. Like, I was like in between. Like, we walked around all this shit, but this is like, it's really fucking nice. I'm gonna be real. So this girl that I was with, so I had went and seen her. We walking around, we chopping it up. Like, throughout the night, the whole time, I'm thinking like, damn, I ain't even, bro, not once did fucking come across my mind. I want that to be clear. Not once. Julio, yeah. I'm not too big on him, like, artist-wise, but I do know he is, like, if you, and this is no disrespect, you asked me to name 2 of that nigga songs, I couldn't do it off the top of my head. Maybe it's just because it's late and I'm kind of tired, but I can't name shit off the top of my head. But I do know he is. I do know. Bro, can you pop in tomorrow? Actually, I'll just save it. I'll remember it. I'll write it down and I'll react tomorrow. Cause I'm already 2 hours in. I ain't gonna lie, if I do any reaction, it won't even be a reaction. I'm waiting on my food to get here while I tell this little story time, and I'm gonna eat and probably end stream while we watch some videos. But I'll react tomorrow. If I don't remember from writing that down, just pop in and remind me again. I got you. I swear to God, I got you. You can send the link too. Send me the link. So, yeah, I got you, bro. So, the whole time, I never thought about, but I do want to kiss. Like, the whole time, I'm like, damn, I want to kiss this girl. Like, damn, I want to hug this girl. Like, I hadn't seen her in years, bro. And it's the girl I like. Like, I'm like, damn, you feel me? I'm trying. All right, bro. Be safe. So, I'm like, damn, like, how can I do that? But I'm nervous as shit. Cause to me, bro, I feel like this is really true. When you are in love with somebody, and I don't think nobody's perfect. When you're in love with somebody, bro, you cannot see no imperfection in that person. Like, blindly. And that's how in love I was. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I really truly believe that. Like, I couldn't see no imperfection in this girl. Even if it was like shit I know, cause I'm not dumb. Even if it was shit like, oh, she do this little shit, it's kind of, but it was like, even her I want to try to make this make sense. Even her imperfections was not like something that would throw me off or really, really seem bad to me. Like shit that, little shit. None of that could affect how I felt about that girl. Like, I feel like that's how you know you truly in love. Vice versa too. Even the imperfections, like, you can get past that shit. I really feel like that. So like, to me, I feel like any wrong move or anything I say wrong could affect how she see me. And that's it sucks that I was like that for that point in time, but I didn't want to seem perfect, but I wanted to seem like her ideal type nigga or her ideal type person regardless. Like, I'm not, bro, and I mean this in all sincerity. I was not thinking about sex once. I wasn't thinking about no head. I wasn't thinking about nothing sexual besides a kiss, if you want to call that sexual. I was like genuinely like, damn, love struck. So throughout the night, like, I want to say like 40 minutes in, like, we end up going to her like her room hallway. So let me say this so y'all can get the gist. They got a gym. There's a gym in there. There was a gym, and if you're staying in there, you're allowed to go in there. We planned on going in there, but not at the moment. The pool was closed. We couldn't go to swim. And it was kind of like, it was like cool. It was like getting close to spring. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. That was nasty. So, excuse me. At the time, out here in Vegas, when there's events for sports, or not big sports, but like tournaments, shit like that, all the teams come down, regular shit, and they stay in hotels like that, like I just showed y'all, like the Tuscany. So it was a bunch of soccer. It was like soccer. It was a bunch of soccer players, girls and boys. It was like, I want to say like baseball at the time. I'm not too sure, but it was like hella AAU teams for those sports walking around like hella late. Like, they were either checking in or checking out. Like, mostly checking in, but it was late. So you didn't really see people, but when you did, it was in like big ass groups. Like, I don't want to be racist, like white people, whole team. You could tell you the coach, whole team, white hubs, soccer, not white hubs, white girls, and they all play soccer. Like, they got their bags and shit, and they going to check in. Like, that's the only time you really saw people. Other than that, and that was rare. Other than that, it was nobody in there. But that's what time of the season it was. So I'm like, she like, we can go to the gym. I'm like, okay, but we end up. Yeah, we went to the gym first. We went to the gym. At the time, this is important. At the time, I went and made me a hoodie. I don't know if, Quan, I know you weren't following me on Instagram at the time, but it was a hoodie with me on it. I had a hoodie. I had just went to the mall and made it. It was, in my opinion, the coldest shit you ever seen. I can show y'all the hoodie. Fuck it. In my opinion, coldest shit ever. It was this picture. It was this picture with me on a hoodie, though. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the hoodie. If I can get a good, you can kind of see it. Look, it was me on the hoodie. So at the time, I had that hoodie on. I had two hoodies on. I had that hoodie on, and I had a black hoodie under it. Don't ask me why. It was that. That's how I know. Yeah. That's how I know it was cold at the time. That's how I know it wasn't like football season shit. It was cold at the time, so I had two hoodies on. If y'all know me, y'all know I hate the cold outside. I'm okay with being cold inside, and I love summer outside. I cannot stand being cold outside. It doesn't feel natural to me. So I had two hoodies on. That's why I had a all black hoodie under that one, but I had that one on. So when we got into the gym and shit, we worked out, woo. No, before we got into the gym, like, we was talking, I'm like, damn, I really didn't get her nothing for my birthday. I don't know how we got to this, but I was like, okay, you can have this. Like, this is your birthday. She was like, nigga, this a hoodie with me on it. If you wearing it, that's more than enough for me. And I got away with technically giving you a gift. That hoodie was expensive, and I haven't got it. I haven't made one like that since. I haven't made another hoodie like that since. But that hoodie was pretty expensive to make, and I gave that to her for her birthday. I'm not materialistic, but that should show you right there. I love my money. It show you right there. I had to care about her. I gave her that hoodie, no hesitation. I'm like, Fritz, got away with giving her a birthday gift, and she rocking a hoodie with me on it. It was a win-win. It was a win-win. So when after all that, we she got the hoodie and shit. She didn't put it on at first. She had the hoodie and shit. We end up going to the gym. Then we took videos together. The gym was cool. Like, we took videos together, took pictures together. I'm not gonna show none of that. We took videos and pictures together. Like, I was really enjoying myself, bro. So when we took all that shit, like, I'm like giddy, bro. Like, I don't even know like how to describe it in words. Like, the feeling, it was just like, that shit was crazy, bro. Yeah, that shit was crazy. So after the gym, we didn't really work out. Like, it wasn't no like heavy set sweat and shit. Like, it was like just some in there playing bullshit and shit. I mean, I had jeans. I left in jeans, 2 hoodies, and some shorts under the jeans with some nice ass Jordans on. Like, I'm not finna work out for real. And if she worked out, then she worked out. We didn't really work out. So after we left the gym and shit, we walked around, talked about a lot of important shit, non-important shit, and I gotta skip. I'll skip past most of that shit. I still didn't do nothing. I still didn't get. I besides hugging up. Okay, I didn't get no kiss. We get to, like, I want to say the last hour. Let's call it the witching hour with A. So during the witching hour with A was like where the important shit. We ended up in like the hall. So we was inside the whole like the room where the rooms is. We was in the hall though, not her hall, but we was in the hall. And at the end of the hall, she set her phone up. She took TikToks. At the time when she took TikToks, I wasn't trying to be cool. I was dead ass just vibing. Like, if I could show y'all the videos, I would, but it got her face in it. But she was doing the TikToks, and I was dead ass in my head the whole time. Like, bro, damn, I love this girl. Like, damn, I'm trying to be with her forever. Like, a bunch of other shit going on in my head. Like, I'm paying attention to her in the TikTok, but I'm dead ass just thinking about other shit. So like, I'm just cooling in the TikTok videos. That's, you can genuinely tell my mind is like about her, but it's somewhere else. So after all the videos and shit, we end up talking, and it was getting close to like the time to leave. You can tell. I don't know if she still feel this way. At the time, it felt like she didn't want me to leave, and I didn't want to leave. But for some reason, one of us forced that, and it was like, at this time it was like 12. It was pretty late, so it was like 12:30. So I took pictures. She got my hoodie in my, like, the vibe, the mood is set. Nice ass hotel late at night with the girl of your dreams, with a hoodie of you on it in her hands, hugged up with you. Tell me that don't sound like a ball, right? Maybe I'm just easy to please when it come to that. So I'm like, she like asking like, why haven't I tried to kiss her? Why haven't I kissed her? And I'm like so nervous as a dude. It's crazy. Like, I wasn't avoiding it, but I was kind of like stalling it and delaying it. And she could tell that, and I could tell that, and I had finally admit to the shit. And then I'm like, I don't want to miss the last bus. It was the last bus, but technically only the last bus for another 2 hours. So let's just say she go back in her room after I missed the last bus. I would have just sat out there for 2 hours. Or if she didn't have to, I would have been with her for another 2 hours. For some reason, I was so dumb. I should have took the opportunity to stay. But let's just say I didn't. So she had ended up, like, we got real serious about it. And I ended up leaving and then coming back. When I came back, while I was leaving, is when I kissed her. W Mike. I got my kiss. Y'all know me. I had got my kiss. I came back, got a kiss. I swear I wish I would have got more. At the time, that's how I felt. Then I ended up walking across the street. And that, to me, that night was bliss. Swear to God. Like, you couldn't tell me rest of the month to think about anything else. Like, so we end up like and then we was good on communication too after that. Like, phone calls was good for a week. Text, everything was good. Like, I was so fucking dumbfounded of how in love I was with this girl. So when all that was said and done, that was really a story time. But I ended up giving her my hoodie and shit, and I ain't gonna put her business out there. Long story short, I wasn't the guy for her at that time or now. And at that time, the Mike then, if he would have told that story time, it would have sounded a lot more harsh. It would have been a lot more harsh words. The me now, I ain't at peace, and I'm not no fucking wise man, but I can say, like, you know, I'm in a better state of mind when it comes to shit like that, and I know how. I don't know how they work, but I know how shit go a lot of the times with shit like that, situation like that. You just not the one for that person. You just gotta chalk it down to that. And I ain't saying be nonchalant, not care about it, but that's really how I feel. Like, you might feel like that's the one for you, but sucks to say, bro, a lot of the times they don't feel that same. They don't feel the same. So she ended up getting a dude or in a talking stage. She ended up getting in like a talking stage at the time, and I had to watch. This wasn't the first time some shit like that happened. Where, again, I'm not trying to make her seem like a bad person. That's not why I'm saying this. I'm just telling the story time. She ended up getting with somebody else at the time. This wasn't the first time she did that. After telling me her reasons of why we couldn't be together. So, at that time, mind you, this wasn't the first time. So my mentality was either blow all of Las Vegas up or learn to be better. And I tried to learn to be better. So my method at the time was to remove her off Instagram, unfollow her, or blow Vegas up, unfollow her. I didn't remove her, and it wasn't for fan shit. Like, I'll tell y'all now, it wasn't like to keep her following me as a fan. It was dead ass like I couldn't physically like stomach seeing her with another dude. That shit sucked, especially when it was with niggas that'll end up doing her wrong. Like, that's a bad feeling for both sides, girls and boys. Seeing somebody that you really feel like you genuinely would only do right by get did wrong, and they didn't give you the opportunity to, you feel me, it just sucks. Like, and again, we all human at the end of the day. You can't, some people can't see it like how I see it or how you see it or the next person see it. They can't see it like, oh, well, he has good intentions and he might be doing for me. Some people don't see it like that, and that's fine. I don't hold nobody to a fault. But at the time, it sucked, because it's like, damn, you feel me, I've been doing all this, and I wasn't buying her bouquets and shit, but it was like, you know, I'm putting in the most effort I can from my disposal, and it's not enough. But this nigga, do the bare minimum and less than that, and he, you feel me, get to be in your life just to do you wrong. And I don't even blame her. I just, like, you can't blame nobody. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it sucks. Like, you can't blame nobody, because decisions people make is just up to them. You can't change nobody's decision, nobody's mind about nothing. So I end up like removing her. Like, I was trying to forget about her. I was like trying to talk to other people. I did end up getting in a relationship for, like, you do just gotta boss up. I ended up getting in a relationship for a couple months, and that's one thing I will sit here and admit. I don't give a fuck about prior feelings. When I'm in a relationship, once that shit's official, because I'm not gonna waste my time enough to get to the point of a relationship and I don't truly like you. So once I'm in a relationship, it's all me and you. I wasn't after when I got into this little short relationship, no A in my mind. I don't know how, but I end up. Me personally, I'm done. Nah, real shit. I don't know how, but at the time I ended up following her again. But I feel like I followed her again because it was like, I'm past that. Like we end up texting too, like short text, like not no long shit, not no deep shit either. Just like she replied to my story, I'll reply to her story type shit. But in a relationship, like I was not focused on nothing else but that girl. That girl is also another story for another day. I'm not gonna bash her at all, but yeah, I end up breaking up with her, and I was just like, I was kind of in like a mood of like, let me focus on myself. I have not been into a relationship since then. My last relationship was at the end of 2021, so the beginning of 2022. That was my last relationship. Not my last little. I don't even want to say talking stage. Those don't even feel real no more. I just that was my last relationship from 2024, like not 2024. It is 2024. You dipshit. I'm so dumb. From December, from April of 2022, kind of after that, I guess you could say, give or take, to about 5 months ago. It might not have seemed like it, especially if you follow me on shit or like you see me and we talk or have conversations or I'm on the game and shit. It might not seem like it, but that was me really getting over her. I was doing my very best, and it was not even for her or me. It wasn't for nobody but myself. I'm gonna be honest. It was genuinely like, I cannot sit here for longer mentally, and that's why I'll never make fun of nobody that really mentally get fucked up about shit like that, about love, relationships, or anything, because you never know what a motherfucker going through or what a motherfucker thinking about. I was low, and then some. Like, I was already low on, like, in life for a while, a couple months ago, from certain shit, but then to top it off, like, let me give y'all the picture, bro. Hold on. Oh shit, this way. Imagine all this shit off, right? No lights. I got light. Y'all can see the little thing in the corner. I got that light up my whole room. Imagine sitting in a dark ass room. You already going through shit, life shit. I'm not gonna say my personal shit that I was going through, but let's just imagine shit piling up. And at the time, mind you, there's stories about this A girl that really all lead to this moment. That's why I told y'all, if I was telling y'all a story about the whole story of me and her, it'd be a long ass stream. So I skipped a lot. But let's just say I got to the point again to where I was trying to get over her. I was like, I wasn't thinking about her much, but like when I did, it was kind of like, damn, I wish, she was in my life. So I was like in a 50-50 stage. But imagine you had a good luck streak, and all this bad shit just keep toppling over each other. Keep going. And I know everybody go through their own shit. Everybody's mentally strong in their own way. Some not as much as other. So just imagine you going through all this shit, toppling on top of each other, and then you get in this room. You get in a small. At the end of the day, it don't matter how big your room is. It's still a fucking 1 by 1. Nigga, 4 walls. At the end of the day, you in this fucking 4-wall room in the dark with nothing but yourself and your thoughts. Now I'm imagining shit. Now I'm picturing shit. Now I'm thinking about the past, and a lot of it is about this girl. And the conclusion when you think about all that shit, when I was thinking about all that shit, was this girl really ain't for me. Like, and it sucks because the only thing I'll give y'all besides that story time, the only piece of information I'll give y'all, it was 6 years. 6 years worth of, like, really, I've never, and I was in 2 long relationships at the time. But overall, 6 years worth of loving a girl, and the conclusion was not the one you wanted. We all selfish. Humans are selfish in their own right. It don't matter if you say you is or not. At the end of the day, bro, you want what you want, you like what you like, and etc. So for 6 years, wanting this person and not being able to have that person really fucking sucks. Like, truly. It's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. It's a terrible experience. So when I was in this room going through all this bad shit, yes, I can be honest because I'm a man. At the end of the day, I was at my lowest. This was just a couple months ago. In this bed, already fucked up. Then I'm thinking about her. And the conclusion when I end up stop thinking about her was, damn, she gonna be happy with another nigga. I'm like, damn, man. So I was already like, damn, man, this shit. And I sent my boy Greg. Love that, bro. Shout out to that nigga, bro. I love that nigga to death, man. I love all my niggas, swear to God. But I at the time, only reason I only text him was because it was like, yep, look at us now, bro. I ain't even doing this shit for the cloud. I'm just doing this shit because it's been something I've been wanting to do for years. But at the time, it didn't feel like he was the only person I could tell. It just felt like, you know, like a feeling like you can't help it. Like, he just felt like the right person to tell at the time. I wasn't talking to much people at the time. Like, I was going to gym like 2 months prior to this. I stopped going to gym. I was out of work because I had tore my PCL, or I had a half torn PCL. So I wasn't going to work. Like, I was genuinely stuck. Yeah, it was like comforting. Like, but I feel like, you know, everybody I really fuck with, yeah, comfortable. I guess you can say it. Everybody I really fuck with, like, I could have even came to you I could have texted Quan, I could have texted my sister next door. And I know I would have got a good response out of it. It wasn't about who it was. It was just like a feeling like this feel like the person I need to tell right now. So when I had told him at the time, I sent the longest message, second or first longest message I ever sent. And it was like really depicting how I was feeling. And I'm not feel me, I'm not that type of person. But I was genuinely close to the point of, not close to the point of doing it, close to the point of like, where I understand why people did it. That's the best way I can describe that. I can understand. Like, I was genuinely on a level of like, damn, this is the low point. Like, low. Now I'm in this motherfucker with a concurrent viewer of 5 to 10 people, and that's holy shit, dog. I almost want to cry about that shit, and it ain't even no big shit. It's just cool. This is cool as fuck. I'm in my bro, and it's not even a come up story. I'm in my room with a PC, 2 monitors, a desk I just bought. I got a job. I got 2 jobs. I'm doing something I've been wanting to do since I was 11. I'm on here talking about a girl that probably don't even think about me, but I can tell that story just because it's like it's something I can tell without being bad. Like, I'm in this motherfucker doing what I want to do. I'm grateful as fuck, and that's one thing, bro. Even at your lowest, bro. Once you hit your lowest, and I know it feel like, you know, a lot of times it feel like you can't move from that spot, bro. The only way is up. I swear to God. And if you going down still, that just means you ain't hit your lowest, and it's gonna hurt. I promise, it's gonna hurt. But the moment you do, yes, it's a reality check for real. But the moment you do hit your lowest, that just means it's only up from there, bro. I swear to God, I promise you. And I'm genuinely so grateful for that shit, because I was fucked. And I sent him this long ass text, and I sent A a text. That's also another story time. I got a lot of story times about her. One story time about her that all adds up. But I sent her almost as equal long text, and it was not like, oh, it wasn't even a text of like trying to be right. But I'm gonna get to that. I sent him this text, and I was outside walking around listening to Flawed Mangoes. Swear to God, I was listening to Flawed Mangoes walking around outside. I took a walk. It was like, I want to say like 7, 8 o'clock. Probably like 8, 9. Yeah, bro. And it's okay to do that. In my life, I have no regrets, because I wouldn't be the person I am right now in front of y'all without that shit. But I do understand it's a lot of decisions that I could have made differently, that I'd probably be in a better place in my life. But even if you feel like that, 80 hours, great. But that just means you got an opportunity to do something bigger than that. Swear to God. That's how you got to see it. You my nigga, so I'm going to be real. That's a lot of money you missed out on. But that just means you can do something bigger and better than that. But I sent him this text, and he immediately called. He called me about, I want to say 6 minutes later. He texted me first. And I didn't not text him back to scare him or nothing. I seen the text pop up, but I was really just in my thought. Like, listen, I was crying. I'm a real nigga. I was crying. I cried for about, it felt like 2 days straight. Head hurting. And what really made me cry that long was that I hadn't cried in years. So I was crying long. Flawed mangoes in my ear. Like, I'm just thinking about the situation. I just sent my nigga a paragraph that kind of feel like a suicide text. Like, that's probably how he felt. So he called me. We chopped it up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We chopped it up on the phone for about an hour and a half. And I stopped crying when he had called me around the time. Nigga, I cried again by the end of that call. That's just how real that nigga really, really saved me, bro. Not saved me from, just saved me as a whole, bro. Cause how much, if at the time I was feeling like, bro, how much more can I give? Like, how much longer can I do this shit, bro? Like, when you feel like you at your lowest, bro, it don't feel like you can go up. So I'm like, damn, how much longer can I? And that nigga really, really saved me, bro. I sent him text and we talked, and I was like, you know what? I talked to him about it. I was like, I'm gonna send her a text. And the text I sent her was basically breaking down the timeline. And during all my breakdowns, I was essentially explaining how I felt about the situation, how I thought she was thinking, what my thought process was during every timeline, and chopped it down. And by the end of that paragraph, it was basically like, good luck in life. Feel me? I hold on, my food here. Food here. But W y'all for listening. W Greg and W y'all. Even if you don't even give a fuck about what I'm talking about. W for sitting in here. But yeah, I sent her at the end of that text, it was basically me saying and I always used to tell her this, but I love that girl so much that I was basically like, you can do whatever you want in life. You can be with whoever you want in life. Fucking Donald Trump for all I care. As long as you happy, I'm happy. That's literally, and I promised her that and everything. I promised that girl so much shit, but I promised her that, and I still stuck by that shit. I had genuine love for her. I have genuine, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh well, it's fuck that girl now. No, it's not like that. And so I used to tell her that, and in the text it kind of summed all that up. She didn't respond. She never responded. We weren't following each other on Instagram or nothing like that during this whole process. I swear to God, until day before yesterday or yesterday is when we just started following each other. She didn't respond to text. She didn't open it. I didn't send it for a response. I didn't send. It wasn't even a text for her. It was for me. I had to get all that shit off my chest. It felt good too. Yeah, she never responded. One day I feel like I'll be able to share that shit. Maybe after I tell the story time. Yeah, it was for closure. And she didn't respond, but that's okay though. We live, and I'm glad. I'm gonna be honest. I know she seen it, and I had broke some shit down in my head, bro. And I saw her, the way I was seeing her, I see her way differently now. But even then, even still, she a good person, bro. I feel like it's admiration, she do her own shit. She got her own shit going on. She feel me, and I got admiration for a lot of people, but so if she see any of this, hopefully it was that part. Hopefully it was the part where I was saying I'm proud of her. She didn't see the message. I think she did. 90% sure. She don't got the red receipts. You know how you girls get. You got the red receipts on and shit. I know she saw that motherfucker though. But it's alright. We did it. We didn't do it for that reason. We just did foreclosure. But that's basically the story time.